Ladies, gentlemen, and others, welcome back to Boz Comics. Today I want to talk about this whole situation between Mike S. Miller and Kickstarter, and just how insane comics, pop culture in general, continues to be in this day and age. So, Mike is putting together, I believe, a second printing of his crowdfunded comic, Lonestar, Heart of the Hero. I have not read it myself. I would like to, but unfortunately, I don't have a lot of money to throw at these independent comic campaigns. That's not a criticism. It's just, like if you want the print books, you're normally looking at like $25 and up. And I will always support those things when I can, but just unfortunately, it's not very often. The book sounds really good though. The short version is it's kind of like an Americana, like Captain America esque hero throwing down with MS-13. Sounds awesome, right? A really wholesome, like sock 'em up hero, like bringing the smackdown to some really bad people. We can all agree that MS-13 are scumbags and like need to be put down like dogs, right? We can all agree with that. Like nobody has anything nice to say about MS-13, right? Because that would be fucking insane. Well, apparently, if your Kickstarter is saying terrible things about MS-13 is somehow controversial and goes against their terms of service. My God. Stop the world. I want to get off. So, here's the skinny. So Mike is trying to do again. I believe this is his second printing of this book. I think it's his second printing. So he's trying to do this campaign. I think he's running it concurrently on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. That's what I had heard. Don't quote me on that though. And so he submits his campaign. Kickstarter gets back to him and they say, "Yeah, hey, thanks for trying, but we don't support campaigns that present the subjugation of marginalized people." That's not a glitch in the audio. I just had to pause there dramatically while I tried to gather my thoughts because that hurt my brain. Like, come on, Kickstarter. Like, this is the problem with all these big tech companies, right? And they're moralizing. Now, I know that a lot of people who associate with Comicsgate are very conservative, or at least are seen to be very conservative. Let me assure you, I am not one of those people. I am very liberal myself. Okay, I believe in raising the minimum wage. I believe in public service, public services. I believe in community outreach. I'm a big supporter of the idea of free higher education. Okay. I would have been voting for Bernie Sanders, but it looks like Bernie might be out of the running if his health problems persist. And if that's the case, I might be voting for Yang. I'll have to see. But regardless, that's just an aside. I'm not trying to push politics. I'm just trying to preface this by saying, while I believe like Mike is very conservative, I myself am not. This is not me like trying to defend my people, okay? Because I'm pretty sure that he and I disagree on most things, politically. Um, but this is just wrong. This is just insane, okay? This is ridiculous. This is not a marginalized group of people. This is not a castigation of an entire ethnic group. This is an indictment of MS-13. They are objectively terrible people who need to be stopped. This is not like, come on. How did it get this bad? Where these tech companies, they're so like ready to wave their woke flag. They're so like chomping at the bit to try and be the arbiters of morality. They're so ready to go to bat for people they perceive as being oppressed, that they leave all logic behind in their attempt to do good. And now what you have is uh, now you just don't want to have any part in um this campaign, which assuredly is going to make tons of money, and is just sounds like it's a really fun, well-crafted book. Um, this is a no-brainer. This should have been a no-brainer. Of course you want this on your platform. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm sorry. Like, I hesitate to use the word objective, but objectively speaking, I feel like there's nothing wrong with this. Like, I don't see how rationally you could look at this and say, yes, this casts a bad light on marginalized people. Therefore, we will not allow this lurid racist garbage on our platform. It's nothing of the sort. This is histrionics. This is a waste of everyone's time and energy. There are real dragons out there to slay. This is not one of them. Okay? This is just lunacy and nothing more. And I am so perpetually frustrated that this is where we've ended up. It's just ridiculous. You know, everything is offensive. Everything is some hot button issue. Okay, like you're trying to you're trying to write a book about a hero just laying the smackdown on some terrible people who, fucking engage in human trafficking. These are human traffickers. Here's my question, Kickstarter. Why are you so racist? Why are you so racist that you think that MS-13 is emblematic of an entire ethnic group? What's up with that? Why are you so ignorant? Why are you so close-minded? Because this is a book just about whooping ass on MS-13. Why are you so racist? What's wrong with you? Jesus. Don't be such a bunch of bigots. Come on now. It's 2019. Get with the program. Listen. I don't know about you guys, but I will never have a problem with somebody beating the shit out of human traffickers. I don't know why Kickstarter has a problem with, violence towards human traffickers. I think we should do horrible things to all human traffickers. I think we should make an example out of each and every single one of them. I think they are a waste of oxygen. I don't understand why Kickstarter seems to want to protect human traffickers. I don't know why Kickstarter seems to want to. I'm being sarcastic. Obviously, don't sue me, you fucking lunatics. I'm being sarcastic because apparently, all sense has left you people. So I want to be very clear. This is a bunch of snide remarks. This is in jest. This is not to be taken seriously. Do you know what is to be taken seriously, though? I think you're all kind of a bunch of morons. And this just goes off into the realm of insanity. I really do need to find a way to get my hands on Lonestar, because this kind of shit just really gets under my skin. It bothers me. Like, this guy is just pushing a product. It's not hurting anybody. It's fictional. It's superhero fun. Like, this hurts nobody. Except, I guess, MS-13, but I don't really have a problem with that, so. Apparently Kickstarter does. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.